Tubaloos.
I'm on YouTube.
The fucking camera's not working.
The tubaloos.
It was a second ago.
It sure as shit was.
There's no camera now.
Oh, is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, it's
Because
off.
Charles unplugged it.
Charles is a son of a bitch.
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah. Or any chair besides a Vikings chair. You know why you're failing over there?
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Consummate professionals, motherfucker. Recognize.
You like my hair like that, Dirk?
I don't really give a shit anymore.
No, it was me that hated your hair.
It makes you look like a Melinda. And you're sitting right next to Ryan, too, so you can feel a couple fantasies right now.
I wish I had an empty bag that I could hand to Chester, because it would be full of all the fucks I give about his hair.
I love his hair. I think it looks great.
I bet you do.
I hate that he hangs his hat on it.
I make physical love to his hair.
Physical? All right.
I think you're off camera, Charles.
God damn it.
It's that comfy chair.
Today we talked to Charles's crotch.
You are.
Oh, actually,
Someone needs to turn the camera.
Yeah, it needs to be rotated. How about Chester? Come on, you can get up easily because you have a rotate chair.
What do you need me from? What do you need
You
from
need
me?
to rotate the camera.
What do you need me from?
Charles attacked the camera.
Hey, man. It said some pretty nasty things about me.
Well, you probably deserved it.
Needs to go towards Charles.
Well.
Yeah, now there's no Chester. Well, I don't know why it's not back over there where it originally was by the guitar case.
Hi there.
It's the Brack Show. Sorry, me. I'm Brack.
Oh, fuck. I remember that joke.
You see, we still have the same problem.
Well, is this going to be a... Yeah. Yeah, that's why we kept it over there. See
Yeah.
yeah.
You got a good enough angle for everybody.
That was good. Now we see everybody. Even Chester, who's not here yet.
Oh, there's a Chester now.
Yeah, look at Chester.
A wild Chester
And that's
appears.
why I had that turned at that awkward angle.
But it's all flashy and lighty.
I need less hair.
I'll take some.
Okay.
I got a doctor who can help you out.
I'll fill up a pillowcase.
What's his name? Because I don't believe you.
Dr. Thacker?
Dr. Thacker.
Dr. Thacker, yeah.
I'm sure his name isn't Dr. Thatcher.
No, it's
And he thatches your hair.
No, it's Dr. Thacker. He's a cancer doctor. He can prescribe some chemotherapy. He's actually my mom's cancer doctor.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, that's depressing. You know, we're live right now.
That'd be
a turn.
easier than shaving your head every day.
Well, I mean, you
day.
just have to sit through.
Day.
I think
Day.
an
You have to
initial
do it like if you go with the blade like all the way down, you got to do it every day.
No, you do it like 2 days.
Yeah, I
2
mean,
days.
it's just like your face. You get stubble going, so you
Yeah.
gotta shave it every couple days.
Next time
I
you
was
see
gonna
me,
go
I'll
all
be-
the way. Yeah, I was gonna go all the way down this
You do it?
weekend. I don't want to have to like.
I might go full goatee
Yeah.
and just try that. Also, showing pictures to my mom on the phone about my water damage. I accidentally swiped too far to the right and ran into the PC Master Race background that I sent you guys with the giant Nazi flag.
You send that to your mom?
No, I was showing her while she was.
Oh.
It was just like,
man.
oh, that's
That is a funny thing.
yeah. There's no explaining that.
Yeah.
6 million people dead.
How'd you like our Nazi jokes?
Those are over the top. Like
After I was like, yeah, eject.
that's pretty much where I
Like,
was.
you saw where we were going. You're like, oh no. It's like, oh. Those were some good puns. That was
pretty funny.
I haven't even seen a Nazi pun thread that long, even on 4chan. Like we were really on one.
I
I'm
think
really
it was,
proud of us. Go Team Venture.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Social injustice warriors.
Social injustice.
Yeah,
warrior.
right.
All right.
That's right. We're taking it back. We're
Social-
taking the crassness and just the absolute absurdity of the internet, of the virtual world, and we're taking it back.
Injustice League.
Yes.
I was gonna go with social injustice warriors, Gods Among Us.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, it's 2 minutes past time to
Meanwhile,
start.
at the Legion of Doom.
Back at the Legion of Doom.
We're going to be the Legion of Doom. Like
Yeah.
All right.
Back at the Justice League.
How do we kill Superman?
Over
Simple.
there.
We kill the bat.
That's not simple.
It's not.
I've seen it.
I know, right?
That plan does not make sense.
Like, I feel like somebody should just tell them, like, you know how hard that fucking is,
I've
right?
been trying to kill the bat, like literally for years.
This
That
motherfucker
does not
has a giant
mean
tank as a car. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill that guy. All right.
Yeah, kill that guy.
No, wait, you said, how do we kill Superman? And he said, simple, we kill the bat. How
Well,
is
so
it?
you,
What?
you kill Batman, and then he dies of a broken heart. Done.
Oh,
They're pretty close.
Yeah, man.
like this.
Super bros.
Yeah,
Bro job.
like me and Chester.
All right.
Like
Bro
this.
job. Bro job.
I figured there's a night where the boy
Bro
pussy
job,
thing
bro
was coming
job.
from.
Mhm.
All right. All right. I see
And
the
I spit
genesis
on
of
it
that.
because I love him.
All
You know
right,
what?
can I do
That's
this?
considerate.
We've been recording for almost an hour with no episode.
What? Really?
50 minutes if we're about
Aw,
to.
son of a bitch! I have to comb through.
Ah,
All right, we're starting at 51 minutes.
well, the upside is that you get that good conversation about Belinda Jenner's boy pussy in there,
And about how you would totally bang it.
and then skeet on his gold medal.
No one's supposed to know that. That was my secret. I shared that with you guys.
What?
I hate it though. I hate it. All right, Chester, it's your show.
Oh, shit. I'm okay. What episode is it?
I hate how you just ADD out in front of
54.
everything.
54? You just keep on hating, Dirk.
I do. I hate it so much.
You're a hater.
I think it's adorable. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Let's get ready to podcast. Episode 54. We are the Casual Cowards of Gaming. I'm Chester.
I'm Ryan.
Dirk.
I'm Charles.
Congratulations on a stunning intro.
Thank you.
Probably one of the best you've ever done.
Thank you.
And
I
I'm
just
glad
keep-
we're not starting over.
I keep trying to top myself.
Yeah. I've been trying to top you for years.
Stuck bottoming, huh?
I'm Chester's bottom bitch.
Oh, man.
Literally.
All right. That's respectable.
Hey, Dirk. What are you counting all the dust on my ceiling?
You texting your ceiling lately? I mean, it looks
It
good.
looks good. This has been great. This is what you've been missing while you've been out.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Everybody, welcome Dirk back. Turn that fucking
Yay.
shit
Dirk's
down.
back.
See? He turns it up. Every time. I can't wait to not fix that in post.
it doesn't peak at it. Somebody's fucking hot, like hot as shit. It was a hot mess. I don't know. Look at the levels.
It's probably you.
Bunch
It's
of
not
hot
me.
boys in here.
Not me.
That's
I would
it.
say Charles. He's
Nah,
the
it's
sleeper.
you.
He's the low.
He's the
He's the low
sleeper.
Oh,
sleeper.
yeah, I am a low talker.
Yeah, I'm a low talker too.
Might be Chester. Say something, Chester. Besides, let's get ready to podcast.
Say something funny, Mike.
Something.
All right. So here we are, episode 54. Chester.
54.
All
Shit,
right.
Schmo.
Take us in. Share with me your life, your
well,
tales.
Well,
of
I get to
harrowing
ask you guys,
stuff.
what Ryan, what have you been doing in the last week?
Not driving in GTA. All right, so I finally broke down and buy GTA 5, and I drive like an old Asian lady. I'm just so fucking bad at it. I can't. I take corners way too fucking sharp. I overcorrect. I'm just like I take one corner and it just turns into this snake action until I hit a light post.
Just go
And that
17
corrects
until
me.
the
That
end.
sets me right because I have to back up, start all over.
Dude, you got to use Franklin's little his special ability.
Yeah,
What's
man.
his special ability?
He slows down time and
Drive
actually makes
slow, homie.
the
Yeah, but do you get that at the very beginning of the game?
I think so. Yeah, right off the
It's
bat.
it's actually a part of the first mission that it makes you do it.
What? But not before the motorcycle guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
When you're racing Lamar back to the car dealership.
if you do if you put
Yeah.
oh, is
yeah.
that what was flashing at the top of the screen while I was hitting light posts?
Yeah.
Probably.
probably
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I wasn't
You-
reading
you-
that. I
you-
was hitting light posts.
You click the two middle buttons and it actually slows
oh,
everything
like God
down.
of War when you got the gouge that guy's
Yeah.
heads out.
And then it makes you drive.
Yeah.
You would like your car's much more responsive.
It should just be like that all the fucking time.
But then
But then you'd be in slow mo all the time.
yeah,
I should be in slow.
you should be in slow
I
mo.
see very well.
Maybe there's a mod you can get.
I don't know. But you can change
We call
the,
that foreshadowing.
But you can change the reticle to like a bigger reticle that I can see. So that's pretty much the only reason I bought it.
It's just
I
a
was
giant.
worried-
It's like
well, because
you
like,
turned your game into the red spot, the 7-Up
Yeah.
red spot game.
it's this huge.
Like
Whoa.
little sunglasses on it.
That was
Yeah.
a fucking good game, though.
Yeah, that was. Cool
Yeah.
Spot was so good, man.
I don't know which one is my buzzer.
It's always the same one. The one on, yeah.
There it is.
No, but I was playing some GTA and failing at that. Dude, I failed at that same mission over and over. I must have failed it 10 times.
Dude, easy part is shoot the guy in the head right before he gets on the
Yeah,
bike.
I tried that and I missed.
Rain Man style.
Barely missed. I think I hit the bike. I didn't hit him. And you can't ram the bike. You have to shoot him off the bike.
Oh yeah.
I keep ramming the bike.
Just
I'm like,
spoiler,
if this
you're
was a
gonna-
real
you're gonna take
motorcycle,
the
I would
bike
have murdered
afterwards.
this motherfucker.
Dude,
right
shooting
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to bring the bike back intact. And then Lamar can steal it for his Comanche War Gods.
Mhm.
now. And he can say funny things. He's hilarious.
How about
Oh,
you, Dirk?
Oh yeah, you guys are like pretty early in the game, so you don't
I
know
think
the
they've already
comedy
played
of
it.
Lamar.
Well, I beat the game before,
Okay,
but I beat
okay.
it on PS3.
Okay.
Now I have first person and maybe some more content.
I also tried driving in first person,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
so much
was.
content.
Oh, that makes
that's
me that
shitty.
makes me sick.
Ooh,
That's fucking
that
terrible.
can't-
Yeah,
rough.
it's bad.
Like it's designed
Yeah.
well, but it's shitty.
Real bad.
So that's what I've been doing, and
I haven't
stuff
tried
you don't
them.
want to hear about. Building arcades. I've been painting, and
Why
Doing
can't
that
why can't we
crap.
talk about that? Like what's the matter with talking about building the arcade?
all I did was paint. That was it, and that's the end of the story.
I mean, like, but
I can talk about it.
I
no,
did
every
the,
time we try to start talking about an
Because you
arcade,
get into some really technical shit that's boring to listen to.
Yeah.
how is
pretty
it? Is it really like
Yeah, it's
what
pretty
what
boring.
part is boring? Like where we got it CNC'd, machined out, so it's like
Yeah,
a
no one wants to
perfectly
hear
cut
about
case.
Yeah, but then stop right there.
Tell me what the dimensions of it are.
I couldn't tell
What type
you.
of wood is
I
it?
know the marquee.
It's MDF, 5/8 inch
Probably
MDF.
pine.
There's actually 3 different pieces.
Okay.
Each piece probably costs around $34 a
Okay,
piece
go
because it's
on.
$100 in raw supplies.
If you
It actually
listen
has
very closely,
inlays.
you can hear the sound of 2 of the 4 listeners clicking the X button.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. You know, you don't want to know how my fucking week. This is a shitty week. I look forward to this. I looked forward to this,
At least one of us.
and I'm
does.
already mad. I'm already mad.
Way to go, buddy.
Were you not ready to podcast?
I was ready to podcast. Okay. I just don't know like how like we get into this room and you just like go from like the most chatty like personal person. You sit down. You're just like,
Because
this is fucking stupid.
I start reading stuff.
I know, and that's why we have to take the computer away from you because you stop paying attention.
Are you saying reading is the devil?
No, I'm saying that Chester like has a transformation when he
Oh,
sits
what you're
down
saying.
right here, and he becomes just like, We're finally in the studio in the same motherfucking time. Steam is charging mods. Dirk is irrationally angry about this week. Really?
We'll get to hear what Dirk is. So you're getting irrationally angry
I'm already. I've just been looking forward to this like all week.
right off the bat.
Eric's watching.
What's
Hi,
up?
Eric.
Eric.
Hi.
All right.
Eric.
So
Eric.
you haven't been doing anything this week.
I got to squeegee water out of my garage after my water heater broke.
All over your tools.
All over my tools.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
I also got to
Nothing worse than a wet tool.
a wet tool. I got to put my all of my Nintendo games into custom cases. That was fun because you can only squeegee so much water before you want to burn your house to the ground. Which is ironic that it won't burn because it's covered in
Because it's
water.
wet.
Yeah, it's covered in all this water. And I haven't played anything. I played a little bit of Grand Theft Auto on Sunday and Monday with Chester. Chester and I got to bang out some Arma 3, which was a lot of fun for me as much as Chester hated it.
Bang it out, huh?
Oh, dude.
right.
I mean,
Oh,
Maybe-
that's on
Is that what
Twitch.
you guys-
That's on Twitch right now.
It is
right?
on
Was
Twitch.
was that what you guys were streaming? Because I got an email while I was at work about streaming.
yeah,
Yeah.
we streamed because Chester was when I was actually doing my cases, which I found out printing full color game cases at 11 inches by 8 inches will burn up 2 full color cartridges in like 20 prints.
Why don't you print them out at work?
Well, damn.
I don't have that ability.
Why? You don't have a printer at work?
I do have that ability.
Jesus Christ.
I should be doing that. God damn it!
Or just send it to me. I'll print them out at
Man.
work.
Well, but they
I
have
made
to,
those posters.
no, but they have to be like
cases.
a perfect dimensions. Like I had to mess okay. Like my mistake was I printed the full black Metroid cartridge or case 7 times.
Eric needs a case for Chip and
That's a
Dale.
lot of times.
No, Eric, you don't, because I asked you if you needed any cases, and you blew me off. You're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." Like you didn't just blow me off. You big league me. You're like, "I save all the original cases." I'm sorry. That's not an accurate representation.
So wait, he blew you off with a fucking humble brag?
A humble bag?
The humble brag.
It was a humble. It was like because I have 100.
There's nothing humble about that, brag.
Yeah, that's.
And I
that's
know, you know
straight
what,
out,
Eric,
yeah,
I'm just giving you shit. But he did the like, I don't need this because I save all my cases.
Because I'm better than you.
He's better than me, okay? Even though if you go on my Facebook page, those fucking cases look legit. Like
They look
they're all
really nice.
very nice, very
Very nice.
organized.
But for the price you spent on printing, you probably could have just bought the cases on eBay.
Or I could have just taken them to work and printed them off. What the fuck was I
Dad,
thinking?
what are you doing?
I'm spending way too much money, man.
Dude,
Way
Yeah,
too much
man.
money.
I've been ripping off my job for years. I print shit there. I steal. You guys want some gloves, by the way?
I already
I'm
asked
down.
you
I get you
some.
some nitrile gloves.
I'm down with that.
Clean
Yeah?
out your drains and shit. Clean your bathroom.
Oh,
I might go
man.
rob somebody or
No,
something.
I asked for
Use
them
gloves.
for doing pork shoulders and chicken and
Does
shit.
anyone want like one of those Rubbermaid rolling carts like they have at like Zips to do bust the tables? I hope
Thank you,
will.
Eric. Eric said it was badass and then lolled.
Anyways.
No, that was Cyclone.
Charles.
Wait. Hold
Yeah.
on. Where did you read this, Eric? This is going to be about 30 seconds behind. GameStop is trying to sell retro games
That's
and
not
consoles.
Eric. Read the name.
Cyclone.
Isn't that Corey?
Yeah, they've
Corey.
been talking about that for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Corey,
When it starts on
shoot us.
It's online only though.
Papa.
Oh,
What?
is it online only?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part.
I think you might be able to take your physical copies in.
No,
Yeah, you
you
can do
want to know
trade-ins.
why?
They
Because
said
they
you can do
see how
trade-ins,
much
so-
that shit is worth now,
Yeah,
and then they're
but
gonna.
you can only buy it online, I guess, or something like that.
That kind of makes sense.
So it's Amazon.
Well, I guess their business is
Sounds like it.
suffering.
Oh, really? Because they're a pile of shit.
Because you had a bad experience at one.
I had a bad experience at one, and then 3 years later or 4 years later, I didn't get my magazine subscription. It's electronic now. You only get 2 strikes with me, GameStop. 2 strikes.
I always have a great time when I go to GameStop. They seem very knowledgeable and helpful, and they become way less pushy.
The
Or the guys just
guy
don't
who
care.
works at the GameStop by my house is such a fucking tool.
They're
Well, I think the people at my GameStop are afraid of me. So, like, they never ask me anything. I just come in like, yeah, I need this game.
You're a big
Thanks.
guy, and you always wear camo shorts.
Man.
I was a little miffed that they wouldn't buy my unopened copies of 2 games that I got for free.
You had to open them.
No, I couldn't. They told me that, like, if you'd like to sell these, you have to leave and then open them and then come back when the 2 of us aren't working because we've seen them,
Yeah.
and then try to sell them back.
What the
Wait,
fuck
are
does
you-
that even mean?
Are you wait? So wait. They basically told you they couldn't buy your used games because they weren't used enough.
No, they were not used because they have a it's a like a pawn license. Like all GameStops have a pawn license.
Oh yeah, because you have to sign for the shit. and
Yeah, well, no, but it
everything.
has to be like a used. It can't be new. If it's new, they can't prove that it wasn't stolen.
Oh,
Like if it's
fucking
still in the wrapper or
Christ.
like still in the case, like they can't prove that it's not stolen.
But if it's used, you can't prove it's.
But
not
it
stolen.
was the 2 games that came with a bundle. It was like Kung Fu Panda and like Lego.
Oh,
something.
dude, you had Kung Fu Panda?
Not anymore. I gave it to
Oh,
a random guy on the
God
way out of the
damn it.
store.
Jeez.
Yep.
And then I bought that sweet StarCraft 2. Came in the physical copy, and the disc had the download link, which is still fucking fantastic.
Is it just a CD with a link?
It was a CD with a download. It was an icon that took me to
A website.
No, it took me to battle.net.
Wait, are you
Where-
fucking serious?
So you could have
Yeah.
just bought it online.
So someone somewhere said, "Let's print a fucking CD that just tells you to put a fucking URL in your browser."
No, and then it actually came in a battle chest, so it was like the same size as every other battle chest that.
Yeah, like
it's
the old
ever
school
come-
battle chest.
Yeah, the old school battle chest. It's the StarCraft 2 battle chest. I own it.
Fuck out of here.
I probably could have kept that shit sealed up and like sold it for money.
Yeah, you could.
When the internet goes down and you can't download it anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
So no, I took it home. I was ready to install and play it, and I fired it up, and it's like I think Chester and I were like going back and forth to play it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to wait 6 hours to download this.
Oh, dude, that's such a kick.
I downloaded it too. I just paid online.
Yeah, which we need to go back and play. I had fun. I had a lot of fun on Monday. Like Chester and I got some good gaming, and I got to watch him play Risk of Ryan. I mean, it's the pedophile game.
And Westerado as well.
Westerado, I didn't really. I'm of 2 minds. Like I think Risk of Rain. I like the pixelated stuff on Risk of Rain because they actually make it really stylized. I think they use the minimal graphics and like the smaller stuff to kind of make the game engine a little bit faster. So you get the really flashy, like, you know, when you teleport or when you like get a good blast. But Westerado, it's like watching South Park Canadians their badly pixelated
Yeah.
talk. Like I don't. It just
Well, it's the
same.
same art style as Sword and Sorcery.
Sword and Sorcery was a little bit. It was a little bit different. Like why don't you come
Will
to
you
your
learn?
senses?
Oh, yeah, like I was gonna keep talking. I was just singing for you.
It's nice.
When like Sword and Sorcery was like kind of
Now, right. Don't look at me. Just keep talking.
yeah, I can't do it. I
man.
can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try again. I'll try one more time. Sword and Sorcery actually, had a great mechanic to it because you had to turn the tablet sideways. It like incorporated things, and it wasn't the music. Like you said, you like the Westerado music, but I think that game where the music kind of made the really simple gameplay, and I don't know, it made it good, but Westerado just misses the mark for me. Like, or maybe it's fun, it's better playing it.
Well, one really cool thing about the game is you can kill anybody,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll play this
sweet.
game.
Yeah, I heard you can literally kill
even
everyone.
main characters that are necessary to the story.
So it'll
wanna
stop
play this
you dead
game
in your
now.
track.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's
I
like
heard
done
the
it.
story can still continue.
Well,
even
like
if
I
they're
just
dead.
I just was reading something and they said if you kill your uncle, then his ghost is there, and he actually gives you some
And
money.
he still molests you.
He's like, hey, don't take it out on me.
Do you remember that choice you made back in the earlier in the game? Don't matter. Here's some money.
That's right.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
No, and I like Sword and Sorcery. I thought Risk of Ryan, which I will never call it by its real name on the air,
That's fine.
only because that's going to be the greatest. Like Chris Hansen's bringing
Risk
back
of
To Catch a
Ryan.
Predator.
I can't wait.
Risk
I've always
of
wanted to
Ryan.
meet Chris Hansen.
Do you?
How you
I
doing?
feel like most meetings aren't good with him.
Risk of Ryan. I like it.
I made some cookies. Go ahead and sit down. I'll be right down.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and have a seat?
Go ahead and have a seat.
I
Thanks
will.
for coming.
But where's the teenager at?
Anyway, what I found out with
Are you her dad or something? Because we were gonna fuck. You should probably get out of here.
It's like
It's gonna be real embarrassing for you.
I would say
I'll fuck you. I came here to fuck. I'll
I came here
fuck
to
you.
I would say that you
Any port in the
being
storm, bro.
you being a
Any port in the storm.
spokesperson for To Catch a Predator would be like JFK being a spokesperson for fucking convertibles.
That's fine. I look
Just
like
doesn't
I
make
look
sense.
like that guy on the evening news, the sketch.
You
I
do.
look like him anyways.
We might as
The
well start
big
calling him
glasses, the unkempt beard. I'll do it.
They said he had a sex dungeon
Yeah.
in his beard.
How about you, Charles? How's your week been?
Oh yeah.
Come on, no. Okay, Chester and I had a lot of fun. Arma 3, like,
yeah.
not knowing how to play it. Like us just trying to land the helicopter right next to each other. Dude, I'm coming in. You see Chester, I fly over Chester and like crash and burn. Nailed it.
Or like when you hadn't even taken off yet, and I come up to the helicopter, and I'm trying to get in, and you take off, and it just killed me instantly.
I hit him
for
with the
some
tail
reason.
rudder.
Shredded me.
Ugh.
It's good times.
But yeah, I played.
You've been
some
playing
more.
some kickflip?
Nah, still playing more MLB 15 because it's really, really fun.
God, baseball sucks so much.
Some, the MLB was at the show. Which one was for the PSP? The original PSP?
Yeah, it was a show. Yeah,
The show was supposed to be like one of the best baseball games that
Yeah.
have been released.
it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
I was trying to get into retro gaming, so I just wanted to find a place anywhere that I could buy, just like maybe a Retron 5.
I would say a Fallout game should have been your first stop.
Yeah, it's down the street from me, basically.
Did you go there?
No, not yet. I was waiting for your opinion.
That place is awesome.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll stop by then. I'll pick up probably like
You're
a
looking for a
Retron.
Retron 5?
Yeah, because I don't have like a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo around or anything like that.
Wait,
Oh, no, okay.
Do you have one of those things?
No, I want one.
Oh yeah, I just saw that last week.
They're pretty fucking
It
badass.
looks really badass.
What?
Like it does pretty much everything. Like it's a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis.
Oh, I've
I think
seen. They've had those. They have ones actually that are Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
Like,
I
there's
think
a
it does
cartridge
those.
for all three of them.
I think
Yeah.
it does all of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. But I wouldn't really care because I got a free Genesis, bitch. What? Jake moved. I got his Genesis. His roommate said it didn't work.
But it does.
It works.
I had a broken Genesis once. I stepped on it with the Sega channel inside of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll probably break it.
Oh.
That ruins the Sega.
That'll break it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I have found out about owning, like, one of the old retro gaming systems? When you go back and look for the cartridges that you used to own, like to try to buy them to build your old school gaming library, you find out that Eternal Champions is like $400 that you used to own.
Yeah, dude. That game is fucking ridiculous.
I used to have a copy of it, man. I sold my Genesis, my Nintendo, an Odyssey untouched with every game that came out for it because one of my neighbors gave it to me.
Fucking Odyssey, all right.
And an Atari.
All right.
My mom still has that Odyssey
at a yard sale
shed
for $25.
Holy shit,
dude! It was. I look back at it now and I want to fucking run my head into a wall.
Yeah.
You know what else I sold at that yard sale? Hero Quest. Dude, that board game is also worth about $350 now. It's so bad. I had all the shit to hoard in my nerd dungeon fucking treasure room. What
I don't understand though is that when it came out, no one fucking liked Eternal Champions. People remember it because it was a shitty Mortal Kombat ripoff.
The overkills. It was the overkills were fun,
and it was the only game that worked with the activator.
I didn't know it worked with the activator. I thought the overkills were cool. Just maybe because Mortal Kombat, it was kind of a cross between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. It wasn't as real as Mortal Kombat, but it's all that Street Fighter feel to it.
Yeah.
And I just like doing the overkills, and I thought it was cool that it was you pulled.
The overkills.
Yeah, well, it pulled everybody from every different era. So it was like the gangster fighting the future
fucking fake Aquaman.
Yeah.
Dollar store Aquaman.
Dollar store Aquaman.
No, it was pretty cool because a lot of the overkills were location. And,
you had to kick it in the right place, and they were pretty brutal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just look at that now. I'm just like, it's like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Used to have that for the 64, not anymore.
Yeah.
And now it's like $350.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
I don't
get it.
So how about some TV shows?
Wait, what has Chester been doing?
Yeah.
TV shows?
Yeah, I watched the Daredevil series. Been playing Risk of Ryan and Westerado.
Dude, it should be it's like a disease. It's like a CDC warning. Attention! There's a risk of Ryan.
It's a risk of Ryan.
And ironically, it gets harder as you go.
If you move into this neighborhood, there is a risk of Ryan.
I have a flyer you guys need to see.
It's all
gotta go door to door when you move into neighborhoods.
No, they just email it out now.
Yeah, they email it out. When I used to live on the Ohio State campus, they just send you a little mailer. You just go get your mail one day.
Yeah, the guy doesn't come around. It's just in the mailbox one day.
Yeah.
And you got a lovely picture of him.
You can't retaliate. Are you referring to yourself in the third person?
No, there's a guy down there. Do you know where there's 50 people living in one house?
Yeah.
Like the house next to that.
Oh, I was going to say,
you know where that van's always parked down in the corner?
I feel like you just...
No.
Yeah.
A windowless van?
Like a plumbing van or something? It's that
windowless van.
Dude, why are the police not arresting this man daily
just for owning a van?
Beating the shit out of him.
Right? That's one of those things like, come on, man.
They should knock on his door. Knock on his door, be like, do you know why I pulled you over? I'm in my house. No, but you own a van.
Come on. You know what you did.
Chomo, stop it.
Right?
Stop it. But she was 17. So anyway, what have you been doing? You watching a little bit of Daredevil?
Yeah, I finished the series. I really liked it.
I like to call that Daredevil's logo, the movie. I mean the show.
Okay.
I'm a little bitter. I'm enjoying it, but I wish.
Well, just what's his name? The Wilson Fisk is so fucking emo.
He gets better.
He's such a whiny bitch.
Did you watch the full season?
Yeah.
He gets better at the end.
At
the end, though. Like at the very end.
He's very menacing at the very end.
Yeah, he like the last 1 or 2 episodes, he gets his shit together. Shit gets real.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet.
More like Wilson Fimo.
No, please hit the buzzer on yourself.
Have you watched it yet?
I've watched most of it. I'm the last 4 episodes.
I am on episode 7.5, and I will have to admit that I don't like being sold the Daredevil brand and watching the Daredevil origin story for 12 fucking episodes, even though I'm only 7.5 episodes.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't even say it's the origin story though.
That's not. I mean, while it's
he's just not in the costume.
Do you know why? Do you know why I was happy that his dad died?
Damn.
No.
Oh, this took a turn.
No, why? No, I was so happy when his dad died.
Why?
Because they would stop going back to those dumbass flashbacks.
I liked those.
And then they brought back in not David Carradine or Dollar Store David Carradine, whatever his name is.
Fucking Scott Glenn, son.
Scott Glenn, dude.
It's fucking Glennaissance.
He's the Glennaissance.
Why do you know this guy?
What?
You're a big Hunt for Red October fan?
Actually, he was pretty good at that. Yeah,
he was. That's where I know him from. That's he's been
in a couple things lately. He was in
Kill Bill.
Yeah, he was in Kill Bill. He was in Sucker Punch.
He was not in Kill Bill. That was
That was
David
actual
Carradine.
David
Actual
Carradine.
David
You can't
Carradine.
even know. You can't even. Tell
No,
the
no.
difference.
No, he was in Sucker Punch, which I don't think anybody ever saw. But he was
Good
good
job.
in that.
Okay. Is that the one where he says, "Always eat your carrots"?
No, that's the one that is frighteningly close to like kitty porn almost.
What movie is that?
Sucker Punch.
All right.
Terrible movie.
It's a pretty terrible movie. You've seen it.
Oh, that's
yeah?
like no. I remember that. It's like live action animes, and like girls with like
Yeah.
little skirts and
Yeah.
Hold on. We're talking
a
about
lot of action.
Flimsiest premise.
So flimsy.
So like an
Stupid
anime.
We're talking about Dollar Store David Carradine right now.
But
Okay?
yes,
I
he's
believe
in that.
he's got a new series coming out called Kung Fu: The Legend is still continuing.
Dollar Store David Carradine.
No.
Or David Carradine.
Dollar Store Kung Fu.
It's just,
the autoerotic.
it's just. You know what? It might as
The
well. Be,
autoerotic adventures of not David Carradine.
It's just like 22 minutes. It just shows David Carradine in the closet.
no, it's just like
Oh.
yeah. I was
Too
gonna say
soon.
it's
Hanging.
Too soon.
13 episodes of him hanging by
Yeah.
a doorknob, just
Yeah.
trying to get off of it.
Just every episode's just that.
ready to die.
The air
No,
conditioner kicks on. His body kind of goes.
He's just edging the whole time.
He's edging. That's what he's been doing this whole time. It's just one
I'm just-
long.
no,
edging
I
I personally
experiment.
can't wait for this show.
Okay, now, so I am enjoying building up the morality. I am enjoying, like, whenever there is a fight scene, like episode 3. What happened at the end of episode 3? I was like, fuck yeah, this is finally taking off. And then it turned into boring lawyer on one side
Avocados.
to
He's a
Oh my God.
detective.
so he can
He's
be
the world's second greatest
He's
detective.
a blind Batman.
he is a blind Batman.
Yeah,
Which
he's blind.
it was
as a bat,
hilarious. I mean,
which is not true.
they actually made
He
it.
told us that.
They made a joke for me as I'm sitting there in my living room and he finds the cell phone. I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do with that? And then he has Rosario Dawson like looking at it, like, because he can't read the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, and then it turned in. Okay, don't look at him like
No,
that.
just
Like,
that little thing he has that like pops up and like it changes the braille letters and it flips them up and then he can read it.
Yeah.
It changes it. That was pretty fun.
I haven't seen
I
that.
didn't know they had that.
What-
I'm
they
glad I know that
Did you-
because I'm gonna need it one day.
No, you can just be like just be like a guy that goes blind late in life. Just file for a disability claim, and then you'll never have to learn anything
Hey.
new.
40s until I die, bitch.
Anyway, no, and then because I didn't really like
My
how
dream.
the Kingpin it turned into like good guy as a lawyer for a while and like occasionally punches people, and then breaks a hand or an arm in
They break
every
a lot
episode.
of
Dude, he
arms.
fucks everybody up.
I know, but then it turned into bad guy has dinner. That was pretty much
Yeah.
it. Like bad guy
guy's
has.
dinner date.
Dude,
Yeah,
the episode
it-
where they explained why he's so fucked up, that one was pretty good.
The what? Say
The
what?
episode where they show the flashbacks to Kingpin and his dad.
Oh, I haven't seen that
That
yet.
was-
I haven't seen
Oh.
that yet. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good. That's a really good episode.
Oh, more flashbacks. Can't wait.
No, it's excellent.
It's pretty
Okay,
good.
I'm waiting for it.
Um,
Does he at least give him a
I'm
pile of
enjoying
cash?
it. I think
I'm not gonna spoil.
Okay,
it.
cool.
But I think you were kind of complaining about the origin story thing. You kind of need that because while everyone knows who Daredevil is, I don't think anyone knows. Like no one knows the origin story.
Yeah.
Like he's not their most popular character. He's a known character.
Well,
I watched it with my roommate, and she loved it. She's like a couple episodes ahead of me. And the first question she asked is he blonde in the comics too?
yeah.
well, no.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. he is.
I will say that like Ben Affleck like ruined the whole
Yeah,
Daredevil
he
thing.
did.
And I was telling you on the way over here, Daredevil was ruined for me when I was younger because the first time that I ever heard about him was in 4th grade when I got like an educational comic at school. And like Daredevil
What?
was like,
I remember
always
those.
brush your teeth. And I'm like, who is this slapdick? Like, I had no idea who he was. I mean,
He can
Now-
smell your breath.
yeah, he's like,
Dirk.
your breath is terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I probably
The
would have
first
liked it.
time
I would have
remember
liked it
was
more
in
if I would have known he
Spider-Man.
couldn't see my fucked up grill.
I can hear the plaque growing on your teeth.
He probably could. That's what he
Good
does. Like,
microbes.
there's a guy who's got cologne
I
4
like
doors
that. How
down.
he just stands in the roof and he's like a pigeon.
He's just like,
And he just head back and forth. What's that?
That's pretty fucking cool though.
and then I will admit that I didn't like how it might be the production value, and this is what I don't want to happen. Like, so I will be honest with you, I do not like any show on ABC because I think the production values are extremely low, and
It's not as bad as CW6.
it's not.
Yeah, CW's pretty
Look,
fucking
hate
terrible, dude.
Let's not bring Arrow.
Okay,
into
we're
this.
not gonna go down that path. But I don't like ABC because I think that like their production value is like really shit, which is owned by Disney, which owns Marvel. So I do like how they're trying to branch out, but I can see kind of some of the cheapness or like kind of the shortcuts they're taking, and that he's wearing that black mask, which I kind of enjoy. Eyeless Zorro, like I really do. That's pretty much what he is. But I didn't like.
Zorro wasn't no fucking ninja.
Sure as fucking wasn't.
He just didn't have someone to make a cool suit for him.
They
You know
don't make
what?
Mexican ninjas,
You know what?
bro.
Wait for it. When Zorro gets rebooted,
Mexican
he'll be doing
ninjas.
backflips and like doing like triple lutzes and then probably like sticking it and then sticking it.
Transitioning into a woman.
Yeah. Bruce Jen, everybody. There
I'm
she
there.
is.
Alright.
I'm
So-
Dare Diva.
Well, no,
Thank
no,
you very much.
no,
So
the-
what else I've done this week?
But no, can I talk about like how the mask
Yes, continue.
the mask
Yeah,
is
please
actually
do.
no, it's I haven't been here in a week. I need to let it out, Chester. You guys got to talk about Star Wars.
Oh, we
and-
talked so
and
much about Star Wars. There's a
and
lot.
Battlefront
There's a
and
lot of
all
Star
that
Wars.
shit. And I didn't get to, and I'm very angry about it. But that's only my thoughts.
Go ahead.
No, the mask. How it there's a visor under the mask, and it's just like why,
A visor?
why? Go back and watch the episode
It's
where he's
padding, and because he gets punched in his face.
no. But if you watch him take it off, like the mask is all floppy, but he puts it on, and he's got like a Geordie LaForge fucking like.
You know Jordy's last name?
Geordie LaForge, of course, everybody knows that.
Sure.
I don't know.
LaForge.
I don't watch Star Trek. So
Well, you're missing out.
yeah, I am. I am purposely missing out.
I know that Data dressed as like Friar Tuck one time.
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
it was precious.
Friar Tuck.
Friar Tuck.
Yeah.
I also found out today that there's a tux rental place called Friar Tucks.
I like it.
So
All right.
I like it.
you know
I'm
why I
down
watch
with that.
Star
That's a
Wars?
good
Because
plan.
literally none of that happens.
What? Like you've never wanted to like a
Never wanted to dress like Friar Tuck?
no like a you could
Not really.
no. I'm just saying like give me a Star Wars pun like
No.
a dating service called like Han Solo or
Really, the only pun you've got is May the 4th. That's it.
yeah May the
Date,
4th.
date toing.
Oh, it is almost May the 4th. I got to break out the Jedi robe.
And then are you going to work like that? Do, 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 do. Why don't you just go ahead and do the Chewie? We're home.
No.
No. Okay.
He's gonna
Anyway,
break down and cry.
Chester.
man.
I'm
What
going to get
else
on the
is-
intercom and go, Joe, get off your phone. I can see everyone on the camera facing the phone. Pisses me off. Anyways, Chester, what
Chester,
else?
what have you been doing?
Oh, I got my first loot crate.
Yay.
Yeah.
I actually
You got a
tried
bow
that
tie.
out.
Tell me about your bow tie.
You
Well,
like
the,
it?
the theme was fantasy. I got a D&D T-shirt.
Wait. What is a loot crate?
Loot crate. They don't tell you what it's like. $20 a month. They don't tell you what you're getting. They just tell you what the theme is, and then you get like just a box full of cool shit.
It's a little care package every month.
Are
It's
you?
worth like $50?
Why are we not millionaires? I will send a
So-
loot crate
Because we
from
didn't
my
think of
house
this.
every
Right.
single day.
So I got a D&D T-shirt and a D&D bow tie. Interestingly enough,
All right.
like
Bow
a
ties are cool.
deck of playing cards that are Princess Bride themed.
Oh, neat.
Really? That's actually
There's
kind of
a-
cool.
I hope
a
the
flash
Jack. I hope
drive
the Jack is the man
in
with
the
6
shape
fingers.
of a direwolf, which is cool, like the sigil from the
Yeah.
Starks, and then some magnets and stuff like that.
So is it just what I feel like we could scoop up enough stuff for around our house to sell at least like 30
I like
to 40,000 loot crates.
I like my stuff.
Yeah,
My
man.
weird random stuff.
But you-
Samuel L. can't ever leave this room.
And
Yeah,
the
he
same
lives here.
day,
This is
I
where he lives.
received the care package that I sent to myself from Denver.
Oh,
With
Good
weed.
job.
Yes.
All right, you heard it here. Federal offense.
Way to go ahead.
Yeah.
Yay.
that's probably not the
Nice.
first one of us is admitted to.
Right.
I'm not talking about. I'm clean, son.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I would like hypothetically speaking,
What?
Literally clean.
literally
Yeah,
clean.
So fresh and so
Yeah,
clean.
So
no,
fresh and
no
so clean.
smegma down there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's cool.
And I
excited
and I
for you.
bought GTA for the second time. I paid $60.
Why are you
for
so mad about
fucking
that? I
game
paid I
twice.
paid $60 for it twice. I don't understand why that make. Well, you actually bought it more recently than I did.
Are you mad because you wish you would have waited and just bought it on PC?
No, I just feel like
It's a
you
long
shouldn't
wait.
have to buy the game. You should get like a free pass if you need it. If
Or
you
at
want
least
it
like,
for
or at
the
least
it's
like
like
a
a
discount
discount.
or
You put in the
something.
UPC
Yeah.
and you get like $20 off or
yeah, something.
something like
Yeah.
that. because they have added a lot of features and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit added to it.
Dude, I don't mind paying for the game, but I don't want to pay the full 60 twice.
All right, I got a segue for you. And then, okay, so just because of the platform that it came out on, would you rather get a voucher to get the game to download for free, which you could already play? Like you won't get any more new content with the game, like that you would get the second time around just for a different upgraded platform.
Or would you rather get some ice cream?
Or would you rather pay full price? Get the voucher, but then you have to pay for mods. Or would you ever like to buy it full price and then get the mods for free?
The new features don't excite me that much.
I'm not excited. I don't care about the new features.
Yeah, exactly.
I care about the mods.
What about heists? Heists are going to be fun.
The reason I got it on PC is so that we could all play together. Because otherwise,
I just had to start sucking.
Well, no, because
it's kind of a big deal.
Well, no,
I'll drive.
Be able to do
I'm
that.
really-
It's right there in the title.
I'm a very good driver.
I'm an excellent driver.
I'm definitely a good driver.
I'm an okay shooter.
Well, I think don't all the heists come out for all the older systems too? Like they're downloadable content.
Yeah.
I think.
So we
I
could have
don't
just
know.
bought it for Xbox 360.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have.
But you already
But
owned
you
that?
were all about. That was one of your arguments in the text conversation we were having.
Was the
But
mods?
mods.
I did not see what was coming down the road.
All right.
Which leads us into our first piece of news.
So finally, if you've been on the internet in the past 48 hours, Steam is charging for mods, kind of like
Steam Workshop has
Yeah.
Bethesda has decided to be the first publisher
what it is
or developer.
creators can make mods and then put them on the workshop and then charge people for them. You can still get free mods, people. Like, stop freaking out. So there are still mods out there.
There's
Not
still
every
plenty of
mod
free
will
ones.
cost money.
Well, no, okay. So people aren't upset about the whole like buying mods thing because I mean, be honest. Like we were talking about this earlier.
Ooh, how cool would that be? Red Dead mods.
Dude, don't even get me started. Like I would.
Games never coming out for PC.
I don't want to talk about that either. I mean, it's terrible. No, so okay, so we've already played for mods that are good enough. And they get made into like standalone games. Like you've got Portal, you've got Gary's mod is as much as it's called a mod, it might as well be a standalone game. Like
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike started as a mod.
Yeah.
So did Team Fortress.
Yeah, Team Fortress. So all those are like mods that were good enough to stand on their own as game. It's the business model that Steam has chosen to take 75%.
No, that's where you're wrong. And here's my little tidbit.
Ooh.
Pow.
The developer decides the percentage, not Steam. So that Bethesda decided they will take 75% of the profit from the mod. So don't get mad at Steam. Get mad at Bethesda.
Well, then where does Steam come out on top? Then I would say that Valve has to get something back because if you're
they're probably working that out. With
Bethesda. They're probably taking a percentage from the developer.
Yeah, they're taking a percentage off of the 75% of Bethesda's game, most likely.
Well, so here's the thing: like the only thing that Steam that really cost Steam, and I'd say this doesn't make sense to me because before Bethesda didn't make anything. So if they're going to take 75% off the top and then they pick up like whatever server space that their mods are taking up on the back end, that it did not make like,
well, I mean,
because it's already going on for free in every other place.
If you look at it,
you've got the Nexus network, you've got like mods.com.
But if you look at it from Bethesda's standpoint, though, like some of those mods are damn near full games. So you're basically letting somebody make a full game off of all the assets that you had to pay to
out
make.
of all of your IP.
No, that's fine because you know what you have.
That's kind of shitty.
Do you know what you have to do to play those assets? You have to pay for your game.
Right.
So
no,
because they don't. Okay, I'll argue this: Bethesda already knows where their bread is buttered. Like if you look at Oblivion, if you look at Fallout, if you look at Skyrim, like back in the day, all those games are popular because the community is opened up and they can mod them. They have all these different mods. Even like right now, Skyrim is what, like 4 years old now, 5 years old now.
And that's the counterpoint, though, because by the time that the mod community has really grown up to this point, the game's 4 or 5 years old, and no one's paying full price for it.
But you would have to say they've made their money. Like, okay, so
I think it's actually like $7 or something. Right
well,
now.
I
think it's like 75% off.
So would I rather take the $7? I would rather take my $7 plus like 3 or 4 off of what you're selling. For
okay,
too.
so I will counterpoint with that. I wanted to buy the Avengers when it came out on DVD, but I didn't, and I waited till it was in the $5 bin, and then I bought it in the $5 bin and watched it again and again and again and again. Like, what does it matter like when I buy it. Like they've already made their initial money up front. That's what
But
their model is for.
But you don't have somebody piggybacking off of the reduced cost though.
Walmart, like the retailer. Like,
yeah, but that's not the same thing though.
How is it not the same thing? Like
because Walmart already paid Marvel or Disney to have that DVD anyway. Because it's not there unless they pay for it.
But what's the difference of me buying a DVD?
Because on the DVD front, like they paid just a flat rate to get X amount of DVDs. So no matter what, they already got paid. So after that, you can price it down to $5, whatever you want.
Okay, so we're probably not going to meet eye to eye on this. If I buy a game at no seriously no you guys
this is our version of arcade talk.
Welcome to the casual couch of Dirk and Charles. Go fuck yourself.
Wait a minute.
Well, no, because
because you've already paid for the game. What does it matter what happens on the back end?
Okay.
Here's what. Well, okay, go ahead. Then I have something to say.
You want a counterpoint?
How was your weekend, Jack?
Okay. No, okay.
I got a promotion.
It doesn't matter. Don't get mad at Steam and don't get mad at Bethesda. Get mad at the guy that uploads it for profit. If you're a modder and you care about the community, then let people use your mod.
So
why are you mad at Bethesda and Steam?
No. Okay, so the mod. Okay, so the guy who actually had his mod yanked down and was removed the very first one.
He removed it himself.
He removed it himself because
he stole that model.
He piggybacked it up. There was a whole story that he actually went up and put up, and this is from like horse's mouth. Is him just trying to explain everything because all the mods are one mod is built off another. They actually said if you're going to like build your mod on somebody else's mod, you should ask them permission. They contacted him to be one of the first mods to be released on their platform, and then they put him under a gag order so that he could not talk to anybody.
It's called a non-disclosure agreement. It's pretty standard in the business.
Okay, so it's a non-disclosure agreement. So they came to him. Just imagine, like in the way he put it, Bethesda comes to you, Steam comes to you. There's 3 people on the email. It's Steam, Bethesda, and you.
Answer's already yes.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to be a part of this program."
Cool.
And then you say, "Cool," because you've been making mods, but your mods are kind of tweaks of other people's mods.
Okay.
So they like, well, you know what? In the fine print, they say you should ask somebody if you want to use their mod to make sure that it's okay. However, you can't do that because you're under a non-disclosure agreement because you can't talk about this new program. So then when it gets launched yesterday, your mod is up there that's piggybacked off somebody else's mod, and Kotaku and Destructoid put out a fucking just send a mob after you, and that's when you pull every single account down that you have.
I would pretty much do exactly what that guy did, except for pulling all my accounts.
Well, you can ask to use the stuff, but you don't have to say, "Hey, I have to ask you because Bethesda and Steam asked me to."
How would you put that? Like, somebody wants to monetize my mod.
You don't even have to mention the monetization. Like, hey, man, like I have this mod that I want to make. I'm going to use a lot of your shit. Are you cool? Yes or no?
No. Okay, but
that's it.
Okay, so go back to 2 days ago when you didn't know that you could sell your cheap mod. If somebody came to you and said, "I'm going to use your code or your mod and piggyback off it. However, I'm going to sell it for $2 a pop," and I'm going to sell it for $2 a pop. There's going to be a platform that I can sell it on that's going to be popular. Does that changes what your answer is? Because you
never have to mention the platform.
You don't have to mention the platform. You just mention that you're going to sell a mod for $2. I'm taking most of your code, tweaking it a little bit, and like putting my own spin on it. But I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to take all the profit.
But if you put it like that, then you could come out of it like, yeah, this guy's probably going to sell this on Gameplay. I ain't going to make any money.
Yeah. or you as the person who came up with the shit originally, like, okay, well, fine, I'll just sell my own shit. What's wrong with that?
I would say that if you're using anything that I build, if you come to me and tell me I want a cut of it, like I want my money.
And that's exactly what Bethesda's saying, basically.
Bam!
Weird.
No, but but here's the thing. So it goes back. So Bethesda already made their money when they sold the fucking game. Like the modder hasn't made anything.
But they provided the source material.
And they made it open source.
They sure as shit didn't. That's why you still have to buy the game.
No, but that once you get it, like with like Bethesda's engine and Valve's engine, it's not open source. So they made it so you can tweak it and do whatever you want with it.
Right.
But there's probably something buried.
But you can do that for free for a profit. That's how businesses work.
Yeah, dude. Like technically, at any point, they can shut any fucking mod down if they want to.
They could.
They're just nice enough not to do it.
Yeah, they're just not being dicks about
it because their games are being driven. Okay, so like even if even if you don't like have like even if your game's not selling for like top retail price, if you get a mod that blows up and gets really popular, you're going to sell enough games to people that didn't have it or people that sold it and want it back to kind of make up for that. You're like a 5-year-old game that's still selling like, you know, like maybe 3,000
selling hats.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I really don't know with
It's a little
that
T4
is.
just 2 humor right there.
Yeah, it is.
The hat trade is it's
fucking
for
real.
Yeah.
It is real. I don't even play it, and I know.
I knew that they were like 1 or 2 hats, but
Hold on, we're getting sidetracked though. You had a point though, Chester, right?
Chester wanted to talk about something. We might as well be talking about video games or like arcades or something because Chester is just.
Well, here's my vision of the future: is these developers release a game, they don't bother making any additional content, they let modders do it, and then they just reap the rewards. They're just crowdsourcing their own games out.
So it's
Hey,
like
That's kind of
DLC,
That's the future.
but not made by the. So a lot of people
Exactly.
have no
They don't
issue whatever
spend-
paying for DLC,
Mhm.
but yeah, this is a problem. It's pretty much it's just
That's a good
DLC
point.
not made by the developer.
The
That's a good
developers
point.
don't have to spend any additional money to develop additional content. They just make money.
Here's what I would do, and I mean, God's honest truth. If I knew how to make mods, if I knew how to program shit with the model that they have, 75-25, and
But that's just Bethesda.
no, okay, with says that if this stays the same way, because really you should be only paying for
Yeah.
server space, and then if Bethesda wants to if their games or if their mods are trending better, then Steam should up the price and give that back to Bethesda as the upfront sale where the game comes from. With the mods where you're only making 25%, and the only way you're going to make your money is I fucking start a mod farm and I just dump it into the fucking market like the pay for games that we have right now on the fucking
Yeah, that's how
iPhone.
you do it.
Mhm.
You'd be like King or one of these
Yeah.
other like mobile game
So now the
people and just start dumping
now
fucking games.
now
out
the
there.
PC
Oh, God,
gaming
free-to-play
market
mods.
is fucking flooded with shit that we don't have to deal with because we don't play mobile games that much. Like we turn to our PC as like a last bastion of hope. Like that's our purity. Like I'm not a PC fucking elitist, but that's like I know that like that's where I can go and like actually play games and have fun. And I
I'm not
like
this
my
thing, but let me tell you how I am this thing.
No, I'm not, dude. You want to know why?
I'm just fucking
You want to know
with
why?
bro.
Because I heard that they were charging for mods, and I didn't really get worked up into this conversation. I told my buddy who like considers themselves part of the PC master race, giant white dude, which is so awkward. He's huge. He fucking
You played Skyrim?
yeah, Skyrim.
Couldn't.
There.
I have no problem with these
Uh-huh.
modders
Yeah.
making money off of
Dude,
it.
Yeah.
I have
No,
no
the
problem with
modder-
that either.
The modders should be able to make money off of it.
because a lot of them put in a lot of fucking work in those.
He has a
mods.
problem with the developer making money
I have
on the
a problem-
back end.
I have somewhat of an issue with that. At least
I-
the 75%.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I do
That's
take
where I am.
issue
I
with
have
the
a problem with
75%.
75%.
That I do take issue with. That's a little bit much, but they did provide the source material. They should get
Mhm.
They should get something.
Something.
No, but who
It
cares?
shouldn't be 75.
not most of it.
So you want something for driving your sales up. You are upset that you are making more money off of a game.
Why would
That
I
is-
be upset for making more
Well,
money?
no, but
I'd love to make more money.
no, but apparently you've taken cause like something has caused you're making more money because people are playing these mods that are built on your engine that nobody else is making money off of, except you're still selling your games because these mods are very popular. So you're like, you know what, I could make even more money is by selling these mods that are already free that are driving the sales of my games.
Well, if you look at it the other way, though, if you don't make some money off of it, you're not establishing that is your property, though. If you're letting everybody do it for free,
No. See, if somebody
everything should be free.
No, because the way that you're posing this is that if I took a mod on an engine, like say I took a Skyrim mod and took the Skyrim engine without putting like the Skyrim label on it and then packaged it myself and tried to sell it as a standalone game, then that's where the problem comes from because I'm trying to make money off something that I didn't build. With the modding community, no money is being they're not giving nothing but time to make the game a better game, and then these it's either the companies or the platforms, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're trying to make more money off of something that's already benefiting.
But you don't have to sell the mod. If you have a problem with that business model, give the mod away.
Yeah.
You don't.
No,
have,
I'm not.
You don't have to sell the mod.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I was the couple top mods that were being sold were fucking swords for Skyrim. There was like a couple characters.
Don't forget about high resolution horse balls.
high resolution horse balls
for $100.
Because while there wasn't
because
one of
You can have
Gabe's nuts, too.
HD high resolution horse
Wasn't there a
balls.
mod to give you like Gabe's nuts too?
Yeah.
Good.
Were they big and golden?
Did they have a knife? Did
Probably.
they each carry a knife? They just have a giant knife. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to get. I think that I more feel burned because I feel like I'm finally turning to the PC. I invested so much money in it, and that it's like the first step into just basically just saying fuck you, because like it's a pretty steep investment to get a beefy rig up and running. Like you're already like sidestepping. You're done with all the console stuff. You're done with the fucking phone stuff, and then you take that step through the door where you spend a lot of money on your PC. Because and another thing that it'll drive me to, that if you want to sell me a mod, I'm gonna steal your fucking game. Like I will straight up steal your game, and then I'll send an email to tell you I did it.
Speaking of federal
And then
crimes,
you'll pay for the mod.
I haven't
Ryan
done it yet. But I'm telling you, like if
Risk of Dirk.
yeah, that's what this is turning
should
into.
be. I'm and I shouldn't be passionate
I
about this.
feel like this is going to end with hack the planet.
I am not a PC elitist. I honestly don't know shit. I told my buddy Bryce. He went down that whole list of 75 people in that email list that I tweeted yesterday.
What, do they each get 1%?
What? Yeah, they each get 1% of the sale.
That's where all the money went.
No, he went through there. He sent an email to every single person on that list.
Okay.
Some of them got like 5 or 6 emails because they're the higher ups. Then he went on to the Steam group. It's a Steam group that says boycott Steam mods. There's about, as of yesterday, there's
a group
3,000
on Steam about boycotting something on Steam.
That
Yeah,
that seems effective.
that'd be like starting like an anarchist group on the whitehouse.org website.
Well, but here's the thing that's going to bother me is that if
That's where you're going to
And
get
then
the
holding a
most attention,
vote
though.
for the leaders.
That's where you're going to get the most attention.
well,
I
the,
It
guess,
is, yeah.
the thing that's going to bother me is that like right now with Steam just like houses like the front end of the game. I can fire the game up once it starts running. I don't have to worry about Steam. So I can literally go and buy a mod from anywhere else. I can get it from anywhere but Steam Workshop. But once like Nexus Network or any other modding website starts to take away from Steam's business model, they're going to start fucking building stuff into the games that they sell on their platform that are not going to allow you to go to other mods, like use other mods from other places. I'm being doomsday.
That's a lot of work to guarantee.
Are you sure?
That's a lot.
Are you sure?
My mod will not work with this guy's mod, that kind of thing.
No, your mod will not work on a game purchased off of Steam.
That's a lot of work to ensure that.
That really is a lot of work to ensure that.
It's not beyond them.
I'm
not saying it's not beyond them, but that's still
look at
shit.
Uplay. Like Uplay, you have to fire up like I have Assassin's Creed. I have what is it, that motocross game we were playing? Trials. I have Trials, whatever the next one is that we didn't play on our marathon. It fires up Uplay, even though I've already bought it through Steam. So I have two.
You have Steam running.
I have Steam running, and then Uplay runs, and then it has to go through both of the validations on both of them to get the game running. Like it'll just be layer after layer after layer of bullshit.
Yeah, but if you're not in Uplay, how else are you going to have the worst voice chat in the history of computing?
How are you going to be able to spend your fucking
Skype?
Uplay points, bro?
I don't care. I don't care about Uplay points.
You know you want that fucking Assassin's Creed back. Right?
I don't want anything.
Don't lie.
I don't want anything.
That was all a joke, by the way. We
I
were
know.
totally being facetious. You seem very upset about it.
No, but I'm
I
just.
apologize.
But I'm telling you, like I'm tired. I'm tired of like this kind of like donuts for dollars, like kind of like system that they
I'd
have.
pay $1 for a donut.
I know you would.
If it was like a
No, but
donut.
they're just trying to entice people. I just give me the fucking
think
game.
it's
Make it.
okay.
You
a
do
good
get the game. You totally get the game. You still get the game.
Right. The funniest thing about all of this is that
You're paying for extra stuff.
none
Like
of it is required. Like this is
it's
all
not required.
optional shit.
Like if you bought shoes that came with laces and you wanted different laces, you would have to go buy the laces.
No, because it makes me mad. No, but you know what? You can only get the laces. I don't know. I was going to try to make a mod thing. I just can't make the connection.
And guess
right
what?
now.
Most of that money is going to go to the store that sold you the laces.
No, it would be like
that
okay,
Cambodian
no.
child that made the laces isn't really
No,
going to see
it'd
any
be like,
money.
it would be like buying
Yeah.
the laces, but then have to like pay to like figure out how to lace them up.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
You are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
No,
I'm not wrong.
they're actually making it easier to lace them
Does
up
anyone else
because you don't know how to
newsworthy
install the mods.
Subjects.
I have all
Do you
one.
wanna keep the
we're
rage train going?
talking right now.
All
This
right.
this is the first thing we've been passionate about.
We're actually like over an hour.
No, we're in,
Just a few things to run down about this Steam stuff. So
you're passionate.
the
about
publisher does set.
That's fun.
Yeah, the publisher sets the price,
Yeah.
or not the price. They the percentage.
The percentage, yeah.
The modder sets the price. So that's why Bethesda gets
75 bucks for
Which
horse and
that's,
balls.
that's totally not going to stay.
Apparently, there's a file size limitation for mods released through the workshop, and that limitation is now removed
Oh, of
Okay.
course. Yeah, of course.
on these. They also have a refund policy.
Pay to play.
So if you download it and you hate it, you can get your money back.
That's pretty cool, then.
Within
I didn't know
24
that.
hours.
Yeah.
Well, it gives you a
Also-
day. That's not bad.
Yeah. So you can play it all night and be like, man, that mod is dog shit. This fishing mod. Why did I buy this? And then you can get your money back. Or you could do a gameplay video and then get your money back.
Yeah.
And then another thing is that they will be visible to the community before they go on sale. So
Okay.
that if there is outcry, like this dude fucking robbed me, he took my mod and he made it into something, or if there's DMCA violations, they stole something from somebody else, that it can be pulled. Like if there's legitimate complaints.
Yeah, I mean,
or
like, what's to
concerns.
stop someone from just posting someone else's mod?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all right.
So
I mean, the good news is, I mean, they're building blocks of really good shit there. Obviously,
So
since this is
they
the
can make
first
they
set,
can make it
it's
evil,
gonna be really shit.
or they can make it good. But they're big business. It will probably end up evil.
It'll be somewhere in the middle, probably.
So
I think the only real thing that sticks out is just really shitty is that 75%. That's rough.
That's the only thing that really sucks about it for me too, is that this guy spent a lot of time modifying your game into something that a lot of people are really enjoying.
Yeah.
Just added content to your game. Fucking
Well, I mean,
give him more money, or fucking hire him.
well, if you're gonna only give me 25%, then that's gonna force me to say, all right, well, if I want to make
Not
decent
only
money, I
that,
have to
you don't
charge
get the
you
money
more.
until you've made at least $100.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
it's kind of rough too.
yeah, that is kind of rough too.
Well, there has to be some sort of minimum set, but still,
Yeah,
that
so
sucks.
he has to make $100, which is why the guy that made the high res horse balls set his mod at $100.
Because man, hits $100, he gets his.
Yeah,
He gets his
And you get your
$25.
horse balls.
One person buys it.
yeah,
You get
man.
your horse balls. You know someone's
I
gonna
can
buy.
see
Some furry
4chan
is
just
gonna buy
fucking
that.
rallying
This dude
and
made
doing that.
25
Right.
bucks a pop off of
A
horse balls.
high resolution.
Which is
The wrong line of
which is
goddamn
appropriate for the whole situation.
It really is.
But I'll tell you, I think, I mean, I've been vocal about it. I've been fucking pissed off about it. And Chester is like, I hate Chester's bored face. Like, are you still talking about this face?
Your face is a board.
It is. Because I already see it. Like it's gonna be like a fucking cell phone game.
I don't see it as a good thing.
No, you will download a free mod and they will sneak in a fucking pop-up ad. Like it's gonna be like a free app.
You think they can? I don't know if they can throw an ad in there.
Dude,
That might be rough.
they did it on
But they can keep certain features locked.
No, on Xbox 360, they threw in ads to Rainbow Six Vegas.
Dude,
like the marquees would change
there
every
are
other week. With
pop-up
ads.
ads
Yeah.
on TVs now.
Yeah, there
Smart
are.
TVs have fucking pop-up ads.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
And they
Yes.
That blows, dude.
When I was at Huang's house in Denver and watching TV, certain commercials would pop up with an ad that say press the button on your remote to read more.
I would lose my shit.
I was so fucking
oh,
irritated.
so that would happen during a commercial, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, if you didn't get enough of this commercial,
Well, I know when I had cable many moons ago, they had the thing with the cable box. It wasn't so much the TV, but the cable box. Like press the yellow
It's
button.
the cable box that has it,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
said that his smart TV did it at first too.
Does he have a
had
Samsung?
He disabled it.
Samsung is evil like that. They also listen to everything you say. If you didn't know that,
Doug has one of
the
those.
smart TV
Yeah, the
mic
actually records.
it doesn't turn. The mic never turns off.
Yeah,
It listens to everything you say. Creepy.
It's a little
Real
shitty.
creepy. The future's badass. I can't wait to
the
be a part of it.
cowards of paranoia.
Right?
we hope you brought your tinfoil hats, everybody.
Paranoid cowards of
So
gaming.
to cheer all the rest of you up,
I like
if you guys want to move on a little bit,
PCG.
the World of Warcraft movie has been pushed back to June, guys.
There's a movie.
June
Oh,
2016.
no.
Is it real time?
Yeah, it's live action, but there's a shit ton of CGI. Obviously.
So it's going to be the Lord of the Rings that
Lord of the
yeah
Lord,
you can't continue Lord of the Rings because it's all over. They've mined it for all it's worth. So
is Peter
World of
Jackson
Warcraft-
directing it?
I don't know.
No, David Bowie's kid is.
Twist.
David Bowie's kid.
Duncan Jones is David Bowie's kid.
There's a twist.
Huh.
The the undead are actually the real good guys. It's not the orcs. It's the undead.
Who are those, like the undead kings or whatever?
I don't know,
the
because
guys
that-
were like all
Well, because
green
that
in
was like
cave?
wasn't that like the twist in like Warcraft? Is like the orcs were actually the good guys, or like they were actually the guys working
They
toward.
were all
I
good
don't know. I
guys.
don't follow the lore.
I don't know.
I
They
guess
just
it
had
depends
different
on-
interests.
I guess it depends on whose point of view, you're behind.
It's all
Who
relative,
you see as the
man.
good guy. It's all relative, bro. Right.
Right.
Anyways, so the four of you that were excited for the World of Warcraft movie, I'm sorry. It's
You
been
have to
delayed.
wait longer.
But speaking of World of Warcraft, there was a left shark. A left shark patch. If you were really excited about Katy Perry's left shark, the shitty dancing shark in the Super Bowl,
Yeah, I love
they
that. shark.
shoehorned that shit into World of Warcraft.
Nice. Where to go?
I feel like there was a window to get that done and still be funny.
It
they
was
missed
about
it.
2 months ago,
They
right at the end of the
missed
Super
that.
Bowl for
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
week.
That ship sailed.
She's selling shirts and shit on her website.
Oh no, she's got like a hoodie. Like she
Yeah.
has hoodies that
Are
she's
you
selling.
fucking serious?
Yeah, she's taking this thing to the next
Pimping
level.
the shit out of it. Hey,
So
dude,
now you can get a
right.
left
you're
shark.
mad at that? Mods don't buy you.
No,
like
no.
selling mods, selling
Okay,
it, selling a
so
fucking
mine's
shark hoodie.
Not that big of a deal. The fact that fucking everything has to be a meme now,
Yeah,
that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You didn't like the Sharkmander that like got driven into the ground on Reddit? Oh my god!
the what?
The dude with the shitty Charmander tattoo.
That he got the idea from something that had been out for almost like a year and a half or 2 years. It was a Tim Burton drawing, or it was a Pokemon done in the style of Tim Burton, and then somebody got drunk and tattooed a really shitty version of it on themselves, and then it hit Reddit, and then it just fucking skyrocketed into the atmosphere. It was just like it was circle jerk central.
Yeah, that's how Reddit works.
Yeah, they're just like,
It's a
oh,
lot of circle jerk.
it's like, oh, I can't believe that somebody got this Charmander mod or tattoo. Oh, I can't believe that I made a digital copy of it. Oh, I can't believe that I put it on a coffee mug. Oh, I can't believe that I made it a very high res digital version. Oh, I can't believe that now it's.
I can't believe somebody used the phone in my latte to make left shark.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah, it's over. It's done. Who cares about left shark? It's
Katy
we got to
Perry,
move
man.
on to that cool song by Bruno Mars where he's not Michael Jackson.
Speaking
That's
of,
the new cool
Just
thing.
watch.
speaking of gay shit,
No, that's not Michael Jackson. Get it right. That's
Shit.
Wars Day in the fucking time, son.
Oh, were you about to move on to
Bruce Jenner.
Oh,
Are
he's
we,
giving
are we
his
getting
inter-
swept up in
I'm
this?
sorry for those of you that are watching this show because you're missing it right now.
it's official.
happening right
Bruce
now.
Jenner is the left shark.
That's right.
Bruce Jenner is a 65-year-old woman, like in real life.
It's Brenda Jenner,
Belinda.
Belinda Jenner.
Belinda Carlisle Jenner.
belligerent
I like
Jenna.
Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah, yeah. God, that's creepy.
Don't believe it,
So-
just
so-
watch.
And he looks like Willem Dafoe.
So wait, so
Or
then
it's
should
not
like the
really a
old
he or a she
so
yet,
should the old
fully.
Kardashian lady get a sex change?
No,
She could be Pat Benatar Kardashian.
no, they're done. Like I think they
no, 'cause
split.
Pat Benatar's still a woman.
She got her
It's
money.
Pat though. Yeah.
Nah,
bad,
I see where you're
man.
going with this.
Yeah.
It's an outdated joke.
We made a Conehead joke earlier.
Yeah, I did make it.
Did you? I missed that.
Yeah,
Who-
but we weren't on the air. What? What?
I love how you guys are talking shit about me, like behind me. You see?
You know, it's open. It's right there.
No, it wasn't. It was covered by your shit. I mean, I can honestly just like not come in here if you guys don't want me to talk about stuff like passionately. I can
Wait,
just,
it should just get real.
No.
no, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, I get rolled eyes across the table. I'm talking about something passionately, and then you guys are saying that I'm getting salty or I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm just trying to talk about something. I'm trying to have an opinion on something that I'm passionate about. So I keep getting shut down. So sorry about it.
Axiom Verge is coming out for the
Yeah.
PC.
Fantastic.
Cool. I'm probably
have
get
you
that.
played it yet, Ryan, on PS4 or no?
Huh?
Have you played it yet?
No.
No.
I haven't played it on my PS4 on for like a year.
A year? Wow.
Probably at least a year.
Wow.
No, that's not right because I played Mordor on it, and those dog moles got me.
Fucking dog moles.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, if you're going to keep the rage train going, we should talk about Joker.
Ugh.
Oh,
He looks
yeah.
good though. He looks tight with all them tattoos.
Yeah, that's
God.
awesome.
No.
So, in case you guys didn't know, there was a photo of Jared Leto in costume as the Joker that was
I
put
wouldn't
out
really call
today.
it costume.
Yeah, there's not a lot of clothing in that picture.
No.
No.
It's green Halloween spray paint and wrap.
Yeah,
It's just
real
emo Joker.
Who was it that
It's
had
like
the, had
it's
the
like
grill?
the Joker went to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
It's
And had
exactly
himself
what
a
it
grand
is.
old time.
So it's like he went to a 30 Seconds to Mars show.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I
Wait,
there
does he
are
have-
layers of that one.
Does he
I
have one of
appreciate
those
that
big sweatbands like the emo kids wear? That would just set it all off.
one.
That says like him on the inside of it or something.
I don't
That's
think
what he
I've
needs.
ever seen Joker shirtless. First of all,
Because you
No.
shouldn't.
exactly.
It ruins the illusion.
Yeah,
He looks like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
It's,
So he's covered in like tribal tattoos and
in like ha 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 on himself.
no, they just
which that doesn't make sense.
they forced the Joker on him. They had to reinforce like, no, seriously, he's the Joker. See how he's got like the
like,
comic
he's really
book
crazy.
smile
Look at him, guys.
on his
Yeah.
tattoo on his arm, and he's got like the ha 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 everywhere. Like, come on, you guys know the Joker. That's who he is. It's like it's the mom who does a bad job on a costume and takes their little 4-year-old to a party, and they're like, oh, dude, I loved it. Oh, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, your Father Time. No, I'm Darwin. Like they have to keep telling people
Yeah.
what he is, and they're forcing it. They're trying too hard.
He should have just gotten on his forehead tattooed, "I'm the Joker."
Yeah, no, it should have been like,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the Joker. Look at me.
get it,
Yeah.
get it,
Yeah.
get it, like all the way down his face.
Like that makes me worried about the whole DC movie setup because it seems like there's just no subtlety.
Dude, it's gonna be
At all.
no. This
Well,
is gonna be ridiculous.
you have to understand, like, Marvel went through a transitional phase. Like, there's Daredevil.
They transitioned to Marvel Linda.
Yeah, they did Marvel Linda. No, I mean,
Nice.
there was you had the Daredevil movie. There was a couple other movies. Weren't there like some really bad Marvel movies? Like,
You mean DC?
no,
No, before
No,
Marvel,
but
like got
like
their own
when
shit
Marvel.
back.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the Joker thing.
Well, no, but I'm saying like DC has to go through some growing pains. Like, they're still getting there. Like,
But the thing is, they've been making movies themselves way longer than Marvel has.
have they?
yeah, but they've been
Like all the
Superman
Batman movies,
and Batman
all them,
been
all the
around.
super
yeah,
movies.
they usually don't
That's
turn out
it.
very well. You get stuff like the
I don't-
last two Batman movies, or the last two ones, the Jerry Bruckheimer
Well, no, because-
ones. You get shit like Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
No. So okay,
That's
so
quality
I don't
film, sir.
think those weren't under the actual studios. Like, those didn't exist. up
No,
until
that was
recently.
them. That was Warner.
So
Because they've had a relationship with Warner even before Warner owned.
But
DC.
it's not DC. Like, if you go back and look at like the Marvels, like Marvel and DC.
Well, that's the thing. Like DC doesn't operate as its own movie studio. It's all Warner Brothers. Marvel has their own studio though, so they get a little more control over everything. And I think that's part of what's fucking this whole thing up.
Is they're like, here's my thing, do something with it.
Right? Because no
Instead
matter
of like,
what,
here's my thing, I'm gonna tell you what to do with it.
exactly. Like Marvel's like, hey, this is our plan. Can you guys just give us the money
Yeah.
for it?
Here's
Whereas
what I want to make,
with
and I want
DC,
to make
it's
you
like-
look pretty.
Hey, can you like let us do
Yeah.
stuff? Maybe.
I won't. I it just seems like so stupid. Like they got Jared Leto doing the Joker. They got Will Smith is fucking what is he? Deadshot.
Deadshot? Yeah, I think so.
Why? Why? Because star power.
I don't know.
Maybe he just did the best read.
Yeah.
It just seems so stupid. Like get some like
Jared Leto?
these things always seem to work out really well when you get a
Will
whole bunch
Smith.
of
Oh,
unknowns
to be
in there.
fair, like they were trying to stunt cast a little bit because they tried to get fucking Oprah, dude. They
Oh,
tried-
to be what's
Amanda
her face?
Waller.
Yeah, Amanda Waller.
they tried to get Oprah to do that.
She
Shit.
Really?
actually probably would have done really good. Amanda Waller.
She would have been great, but Oprah looked at that shit like, get the fuck out
Well,
of here.
that chick in Arrow, she's like all thin and young.
Well, that's what she looks like in the comic books now.
Is she?
Yeah.
No, I like big fat Amanda Waller.
Yeah, I like Notorious B.I.G.
I like Oprah Amanda Waller. I don't know. I was excited about Suicide Squad when I first heard about it, and the more and more I hear about it, the less and less.
Yeah,
excited I get.
it's like I want to give it a chance. I'm going to see it. I know I'm going to go see it, but it's not looking great so far. Like I'm
Good.
really worried about it.
Let's get on the boat and go not watch it.
On the pessimism boat.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm so far detached. I don't even know what Suicide Squad like will actually be.
Like,
It's
that's the
gonna
thing,
be
like,
Will
they-
Smith the movie because that's every time he's in something, it's just like look at Will Smith.
No, but what is it like? I mean, is it?
Suicide Squad is in the DC universe. They're pretty much a bunch of expendables like villains, and
Oh,
the government or whatever, whoever the fuck Amanda Waller works
Yeah.
for. She works for
Argus.
Argus, which is
So
like
they-
it's like the NSA, I guess.
It's like their version of Shield. but way shittier.
Yeah, so they get all of these villains together, and she puts chips in their head and tells them, like, you have to do what I want you to do, or I'm going to blow your head off, which happens from time to time. Yeah. And they send them on, like, covert operations.
Yeah, like if the mission's like, hey, we have to kill a fucking baby, so Batman can't do this. They send them to go kill a baby.
You send the Suicide Squad in to kill the baby.
Or if you put a chip in Batman's head.
Yeah, but
he'd
Batman.
He'd probably let his head explode.
Yeah. Batman would sooner let his head explode than kill a baby.
It's like, fine.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad, they're mostly villains.
I can't kill a baby.
They'll do it
because
to keep them, they're all about themselves, all about keeping themselves going. They don't care about the rest of society. So I guess it works out for them.
Yeah.
But I just don't see they just try to pull in all this star power instead of actually trying to make a good movie, I think is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, there are a lot of names in it.
There's a lot of names in it. I don't think you make really good stuff. Like who did anyone know who Charlie Cox was before Daredevil was on?
He was in Boardwalk Empire.
He was
still don't know
the British guy.
Yeah.
To be fair, some British guy.
Go ahead and name what the
British
fuck
guy?
Thor has been in other than Thor.
Cabin in the Woods.
He was also in.
He was in that for a couple seconds.
He was in the first Star Trek. He was actually
we actually made that joke last week.
Yeah.
He's Captain Kirk's dad.
He was also in something else. There was one more thing. He's been in a couple no big Thor.
Right. Exactly. You can't point at a movie before the Thor movies and be like, oh shit, it's got Thor in it. Because even now you say, oh shit, it's got Thor in it.
So there you go. See, because they picked a guy that was relatively unknown. Yeah, and it worked out really well. That's what you do. Pick a guy that's. I mean, granted, Chris Evans was a star, and Robert Downey Jr. was a star, and that
Chris
worked
Evans
out really
is
well.
arguable.
But really, who knew who? What's his name? The Hulk. Ruffalo. What's his?
Dude, people know who Mark.
No, Ruffalo. He was. What was he in before that? Because he was
exactly.
But
what was he in before that?
No,
if I say Will Smith,
he's got that hipster.
No. Come on, Will Smith sold out because he for bankruptcy. So that's why we all know Will Smith because he was in our living room for 5 years in a row every week.
That's awkward.
I know. It's like, Will Smith, you have to go home, man.
Dude,
I don't care if it's Philly or Bel Air. Pick one.
Will, this guy's been going for 5 years, dude.
This is a story about how you got the fuck out of my house
right about now.
So I mean, that's why Will Smith is it's literally branding, and the only reason he did that is because he was fucking bankrupt as shit. So he had to.
The Scientology take all of his money.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, he was in Shutter Island. That's what he was really good in, right?
Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I told you, Mark Ruffalo is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Shutter Island. That was the one with DiCaprio, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
And he was also in Eternal Sunshine.
I didn't watch that.
I'm not a fan of that movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
I think I tried to watch it.
If you can erase your past but never change anything, you're just doomed to to keep reliving it. It's awesome. But I won't get into that with you.
I don't know. He's never been anything I watch, so I don't really know him that well.
It's a lot of smaller movies.
The chick that plays Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, she got big right before the Marvel movies, so I think they got her right at a good time because she blew up right before. She wasn't a huge star like Robert Downey Jr. has been a big star forever.
Yeah.
So
he was also in a movie called A Fish in the Bathtub.
The classic
American film.
It's a coming of age story.
The cornerstone of American cinema.
Sorry.
Magnanimous.
I don't want to get to the end of it.
So fuck that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah, there's always a chance that it will.
Maybe bad. Maybe I'll wait for it to download it legally.
Let's be honest, it's probably heading that direction no matter what.
Speaking of downloading legally, Star Wars Battlefront. They came out with a list of things they won't do.
Is this true?
I didn't hear this.
Yeah, this is all true. So
this
they came
news.
This week. EA was nice enough to tell us this is what you won't get. So if you were on the fence about the game and you were really looking forward to this thing,
it's not going to happen.
You're not going to get it.
What's on the list?
About it. First and the biggest thing is there was no single player campaign.
I wish you'd have told me.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
I would have loaded up a drum roll.
Oh,
it could have we could have done this a top 10 list with David Letterman.
Just do it.
Yeah, top 10 things that won't be in the new Star Wars Battlefronts.
You will not get a single player campaign, which was what we talked about last week, but you weren't here, so I thought I'd bring it up again. That's what I play games for.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna be Destiny with Star Wars.
I was looking forward to single player campaign.
Destiny.
I guess it wouldn't be a single player campaign, but co-op campaign.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool because you could be on the opposite side of the map. Like, what are you? I'm a
From
fucking.
what I understand so far, it's more of like a Destiny model. Like you can do stuff by yourself, but people can just come in at any time. Is that how Destiny works?
Pretty much.
I mean, if executed well, I guess I could be all right. But
So
I'd really like a single player.
Oh, so that makes a lot more
really
sense.
Like a single player.
Did you see how somebody trolled an actual? It was at a con or whatever. That I don't know. It might have been right before this hit. They put there was one of the Destiny bikes, and they put Boba Fett on the bike. But it might have been from a while. It might have been a repost like after this came out. So that makes
this is the new MMO. It's not, you don't have to build a clan and you don't have to start a mission with someone. You just pop in and out whatever you want.
There's no more just gaming by yourself.
I guess not.
Go buy a Nintendo.
Yeah,
and just like original
Nintendo with your coax cable and play that motherfucker.
Send it to your VCR.
What else? There are not fully destructible environments, which seems really weird for a game nowadays.
Isn't that a step back for a DICE game?
It really is.
Well, no, Battlefront, that was the thing. Like not Star Wars Battlefront, but
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Yeah,
that's why everyone thought it was a little strange that they won't have fully destructible environments, especially in a game like this, which is just nothing but fighting. It's not like a Star Wars game where you go around and investigate and talk to people and do like, political crap like Star Wars universe does. Yeah. It's just fighting the whole time. And they don't have fully destructible environments. It's really weird.
I feel like that's one of those things that we'll find out years down the road was more of a contractual thing.
I wonder if you'll be able to create some trade agreements.
Maybe you could trade some spices with the Bothans.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, there's a blockade around your city or around your planet. You have no spaceship.
You have to negotiate.
You get to will you wait for the Jedis or negotiate?
I will fire.
No, you're a peaceful race.
Fuck that.
It's just Naboo.
It's the whole game.
Star Wars Naboo. I can't wait to play that. I can't wait.
Oh, dude, no.
It'll be like Ace Attorney or whatever that. What is it? Ace Phoenix. Phoenix Wright.
Ace Attorney. No. So no, it's a Star Wars Battlefront. Jar Jar Binks takes a walk. It was the walk before he ran into the Jedis. It's just
a long walk up a short pier.
No, but he just it's him jumping out of his little pond and walking wherever the fuck he was going when he ran into Qui-Gon. And
that's the whole game, is you just walking and swatting flies.
So hope no one's
you don't have to worry about like any type of destructible environment because Jar Jar's just taking a stroll.
Misa not a stereotype.
Right.
Please don't hurt me.
Misa, shine your shoes.
Massive.
God,
Jesus fucking
Lucas always makes the best decisions.
He does.
Large scale battles. It's limited to 40.
They know what they said. There was 64 from 64 to 40.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you another step back?
It might be memory. It might be time constraint. Like a lot of stuff.
Okay with that though. Like I don't want 64 player battles because
40 still 40.
But when you're doing a game where not everybody is necessarily after the same goal, wouldn't you want more people to kind of be helping you do what you're trying to achieve?
Okay, so to take that to the other extreme, there's a game that came out for the PS3 a few years ago. It's called Mag. Had 128 player battles. Piece of fucking shit because there are just too many people.
That does.
It does get intimidating. Like one thing that and I've learned this from like Arma 3 is that when you jump into like one of these rooms, it's filled with I don't know how many players. Like there are literally like small campaigns going on everywhere, and you just have to decide where to jump in. Like, oh, there's a helicopter taking me like 20 kilometers away, or I could hop in this Jeep and go to somewhere else. You get intimidated as fuck. Like a 40, I think a 40 is just to make it more obtainable. Like I'm not looking at it from like a performance standpoint. I think it's more of just a like keeping it open and not making it more.
There are a lot of newer games that do have 64, which is just too people that play a lot of these games feel is a more comfortable number to them. I don't play them, so I don't understand.
I think
one is enough.
I think that we should take a step back and realize that we're talking about a Star Wars game.
Okay.
We have always been hyped about Star Wars games. It has delivered on maybe 3 occasions.
It's true.
Why would we think this is any different?
And speaking of
when you put it that way, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to get left on the doorstep at fucking prom and go inside and jerk off.
Okay, so we're ready to be more disappointed. No space fights.
Now it took a turn.
That doesn't make any sense to me because Battlefront 2 had space fights.
There will be no space fights. Confirmed. Sorry, it all takes place planetary.
Wait. For now,
Planet side.
until you pay for that DLC or that expansion pack.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
There's no way they can
you
leave
pay
that
for the
out.
mod.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
that's for if they,
Star
did
Wars
they say
Battle
for the
Space.
release or is that for the whole game?
From what the comment from EA was there, it's just not built into the game
I
to have space battles at all.
No,
It's
that's
not in there.
not going to be
there's no way.
DLC.
That's I can't accept that.
Well, that'll be in the Battlefront 2.
No, unless they release like the Star Wars Battlefront,
That's what'll
like happen. Space Battles Edition.
Yeah, because they'll make this game and make it big, and we're like, look, it's even bigger.
Or what if they actually did the right thing?
Because you can't
They're like,
shove it all into the
You
first
know what?
game.
That's cool. Battlefront does all your terrestrial shit, and they just re-released X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
Oh,
See,
man's got a point.
or yeah,
You just
so
made
good.
$1 million. How do you
what they
feel?
won't do is make a new game based
No.
on that. They'll just reskin it and release it because that's all they fucking do nowadays.
That's true. But I'd be totally cool with that if they're like, yeah, this game does all your terrestrial shit, but then you have like an X-Wing versus TIE Fighter series again. I'd be all about that.
Oh, you totally messed it up. You could have been
I
like,
love the TIE
you just
Fighter.
you just gave the
series.
perfect like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I was waiting for the. I was waiting for the.
So they'll probably, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
So they'll do this, and it'll probably be a hit because
Yeah,
people like
probably.
shooters and Battlefield and whatever.
It has the fucking
and they like Star
name
Wars.
on it.
So it'll probably be a huge hit, and then they'll shove it in the second game.
Yeah, probably.
Another thing is they will not have fully controllable vehicles. So
I'm not
when you're in the AT-AT, it's on rails.
I'm not surprised with that.
So all you're doing
That's-
is just aiming.
You're
I
just
guess?
standing
Yeah.
on it while it's moving and
Yeah,
you're
you just
shooting.
you aim the guns, and like if you don't shoot the thing before it leaves the screen, so it's
Yeah.
like.
That's another step backwards.
Do you remember the
Again, that's
'70s, the
another step
Vector game? How it was
Yeah.
on rails, like it just flew through, and you like
Yeah.
controlled the yoke. That's pretty much
That's
what it is. That's
Ah.
how far Star Wars games have come in almost 40 years.
That's a huge
Nothing.
step back.
They updated the graphics.
Like you could,
Yeah.
you could
That's
actually
it.
control the AT-ATs and shit in the Rogue Squadron games. couldn't you?
No, this isn't Rogue Squadron, motherfucker.
Dude, this is
This is
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
And get ready for 1992.
Yeah.
No, get ready for 1979. Okay.
Oh, to be fair, that
You
game
guys
was
remember
fun as shit.
Rebel Assault?
Yeah.
That was on rails.
It was on rails, you're right.
Yeah, I
But it
remember
was,
that. I
It was
had that
20
game.
years ago.
Yeah.
And it had
Although,
to be.
slight
Yeah.
counterpoint.
It's
funny as
all of
shit.
these have just been huge steps backwards, and there's no reason for any of this shit. It's not because of system limitations or anything else. It's just pure laziness.
The last bullet
last
point. No,
one.
the last bullet point is that it'll actually the game will be the secret of Monkey Island. Like that's the only thing they can do, man.
And then
Oh,
there's-
what else? It won't have Star Wars related anything.
Anything.
And then the last
did
the
not
last
make
thing
sense.
is that up to this point, there has been no gameplay trailer. There's all this fucking hype about it, and there's been a trailer built in the game engine,
Nope, no gameplay yet.
but there's
Wait.
no gameplay
Oh, wait, I'd say that
at
back.
all.
There
Why
hasn't
are
been
they-
a trailer they released to us, but apparently at Star Wars Celebration they did show actual gameplay.
Did they? Because I haven't heard
No,
anything
no,
about
I-
it, so it can't be that hype.
Allegedly,
I got done dirty on fucking The Force Unleashed. Like they released that trailer where it had like multiple different people with multiple different like Jedi powers
Yeah.
and dark powers. You're like, this is gonna be the shit.
I was so hyped up for that game.
And then you
See?
got like
Not
Ben
good.
Dax Star
Well,
Killer.
And,
whatever
and
his
then
name
you
is.
end up getting fucked anyways. Like Microsoft just released like a Witcher 3 trailer for the Xbox One. It was PC footage.
Dude, Witcher 3 has already gone gold.
I'm just saying.
No, for pre-sale. Nobody gives a shit.
I don't understand the whole
The year of not buying game or
pre-sale.
pre-sale. Yeah, we're totally there, baby.
Yeah. Cut the shit, internet. Stick to your convictions.
I'm going back to Steam.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think there's just a lot of hype about this game and nothing's delivering so far.
But
Like
you know
at
what?
all.
But you know what? You know what the hype has been? Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Star Wars.
Fucking,
I'm wondering if they have a time constraint because they're trying to release it in conjunction with the movie, and so they're like,
Absolutely.
we can't include all these things. It's
Absolutely.
too ambitious.
Yeah.
It's not.
That makes the most sense.
But it's not a coincidence that the second trailer for Star Wars came out at the same time that Battlefront, the actual gameplay trailer came out.
Yeah, it was the same
They
day
are-
of the Star Wars convention.
Yeah, they are fucking releasing this shit in tandem. They're building hype for
course.
both of them.
Yeah. Like Star Wars is a fucking machine, dude.
It is.
Like
Look at all this Star Wars shit I have in here. I'm a
I
sheep. I'm
bought
a
that
goddamn
for-
Star Wars sheep.
We talked about it a couple weeks ago where you're basically paying your Star Wars tithes. like, yeah, here's a digital version of shit that you already fucking have.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think maybe the game though is a little bit overblown. I just
Well,
Ha.
the biggest thing
there's
is
way
that
too much hype for nothing that they haven't given us anything.
it's not even hype, it's just anticipation.
Yeah.
Because the series just disappeared. Like whatever licensing agreement they had last with, I think it was EA again, or before, or Activision for the old Battlefront games.
Mhm.
Like they were making a Battlefront 3, then the license just died off or they killed it or whatever. And there's footage of it on the internet of that unfinished Battlefield game.
Mhm.
And there just hasn't been one. So everybody wants this game, regardless of what it is. So everybody, as soon as they heard, oh yeah, we have this new deal with EA, we have DICE working on a game, everybody put two and two together and said, all right, it's a shooter, it's Star Wars, it's got to be Battlefront.
And it's going to turn into fucking Duke Nukem. That's what's going to happen. Everyone's been waiting so fucking long for this.
Come
And
get
it's going to
some.
lay a fucking egg. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We are just like the happiest podcast ever.
Yeah. It's been a very down episode.
I mean, I'm still going to check it out. If it's good, it's good. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, until there's an actual gameplay trailer or someone gets an early review, which will never happen again in the
Nope.
history of video games, apparently. And until I get to see actual gameplay footage that can be confirmed as actual gaplay footage
yeah.
and not pre-rendered, I'm gonna save my.
Just temper your expectations.
Well, are they done with like pre-release? Like, wait, nobody's going to give like a pre-release like review.
When's the last time you saw like a pre-release review?
I
Yeah,
thought
dude, those embargoes
No.
are fucking vicious.
No.
these
I
days.
saw Destiny. Wasn't that? I think that was the last one I actually watched.
Yeah, but that was like signed off on by Activision.
Oh no, but it was bad.
That's one of
Like,
those.
they were all bad.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of whether it's good or not, they say, hey, you can go ahead and run it on this date.
But it's few and far between. Remember back even like 3 or 4 years ago, there was almost always a review before a preview before the game came
Yeah,
out.
yeah. No,
Those
definitely.
are getting fewer and fewer because
Yeah.
people are sick. They're sick of getting shit on before the game came out because they want to make that
Make a good
money
game.
right when it comes out. Either get the
Yeah.
pre-release money or
Prime example
or
of
get
it
that first day money.
is AC Unity. They
Yeah.
embargoed the reviews until the day it fucking came out.
And it
Yeah.
fucking stunk, and that's why I
Like,
didn't buy
that's
it
So shit.
because I knew it. There was a fucking reason that you.
Chester was so
This
mad
game
he
sucked.
bought it for me.
I
Now,
love that game.
now it's fixed and it's awesome and I love it.
I need
think
to
I've
get
got-
on it to do some missions with you
I
guys.
think I've got like 120 hours in it.
God
really.
damn, son.
He's got more than me.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
God
hours, bro.
damn.
I've done. I think I've done.
He's got shit to do
Like
too. I mean,
everything.
Right?
yeah. So
He's got a job and shit.
and
Yeah.
that's why our arcade will
So
not be built by
there-
Comic Con.
there you go, folks. Wait for the game to come out. Wait for a review. See if it's worth your fucking $60.
Unless they give you a really fucking good reason. Like,
Yeah.
like every now and then, like you'll catch a sale on like Green Man Gaming or Steam that you'll see where
Yeah, I mean, if it's a game you were
like
waiting
$20
for
off if you
and you
pre-order.
haven't read anything about it and it's
I'll take that.
$5, pick it up.
Chester had two pretty good examples. He's got Risk of Rain and damn it, I broke my creed.
Westerado.
And Westerado. Like those things, like those are really good games. Like that are nestled. Like there's not a lot of hype. That's good shit. It's just like they're being big blockbuster movies. Like in my opinion, they're the Expendables.
I love these.
I know you do, which is
I
why
think it's a
somebody-
fantastic franchise.
some 12-year-old is gonna look back on this Star Wars game when it gets released when he's 25 and like, dude, my retro gaming days were awesome.
Right? Kind of like how I love
Yeah.
like Judge Dredd and Demolition Man,
Yeah.
even though they're terrible movies,
Yeah,
because that's what I watched when I was.
Whoa.
yeah. Let's get end it on
Those
that.
are
There you
fucking
go.
masterpieces.
They are. They really are. What?
You're the doing the outro, man.
They're
It's each
great. I
episode.
know. I would seen any final thoughts? Anybody?
Final thoughts are, just watch your back, bro. The video game industry is getting rough, and don't believe the hype. Don't just wait for the game to release. Wait for the review. Wait for some actual footage. Wait for someone to review the mod you're gonna pay $4 for. Wait for
Anything?
these nuts. Yeah, wait. Just wait.
Wait for these nuts.
Stop
Wait.
throwing all your money blindly at these fucking companies.
Wait for
because
marriage.
They will,
Your
they will
your
always
parents'
find a
money.
way to fuck you.
Your parents'
Stop doing
money. Stop throwing your parents' money.
Yeah, stop throwing your parents' money at all these companies. They just want your money and they don't care if you're happy.
Yeah.
Be,
True.
be a little skeptical.
But you know who cares if you're happy?
Nobody.
We do.
I do.
We do.
We care.
We
We deliver
care.
quality products for free.
Way to pick up on that, Ryan.
Well, I mean,
You know who cares about you? Fucking not us.
I
mean,
still,
the
I
other
don't,
way. Wow.
no, I don't care about any of you people. because I don't know you. But
Look
come to
at-
my house and drink with me,
I
and I
think
will
you
love
guys
you.
are awesome.
There are three.
love all
There are
y'all.
3 people watching right now. 1, 2. No, it's probably Corey. I'm not watching right now.
Just be a little more cynical, I guess. Just skeptical. Skeptical. I'm cynical.
Cynical.
Be a little more skeptical about the games. Just because it says
Yeah.
Star Wars doesn't mean it's going to be beautiful. Just
Yeah,
Casual
I mean-
Cynics of Gaming,
Yeah.
episode
we
54.
might as well. Because we are. We're fucking trolls. Like I can't do that. So fuck that.
we're
Fuck
we're
you.
just bitter old
Well, I
men.
mean, I feel like it's like, despite all of that, it's a great fucking time to game. Like, there's
It
so
is.
many different
When they
ways
make
to get
something great,
games.
they make something
It's
fucking
Quality
great.
shit everywhere. Like,
But-
even with me, I only game on one fucking system, and I still have a shit ton of shit to play that I'm probably never going to touch. That I know is good.
A shit ton of shit.
Yeah.
Shit ton of shit.
Shit ton
Yeah.
of shit.
I
Wow,
just
that's-
haven't.
Man, that's like an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Wrapped
one-
in
wrapped in
a
a
ton
mystery.
of shit.
One metric shit ton.
Shit ton.
Yep.
My final thoughts are apparently I'm a very angry person. That's pretty much it. Charles,
What?
that's it. What's your final thoughts? Anything?
I just gave you my final thought.
Oh, there you go.
We're good.
Chester?
Final thought. I'm really hungover and I'm sorry if I wasn't much fun today.
Go ahead.
So this is episode 54, Casual Cynics of Gaming. I'm Chester.
I'm Ryan.
My name is Dirk.
I'm Charles.
Thanks for coming out.